It's the Eastern Conference on display featuring the Philadelphia 76ers. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And, of course, Joel Embiid. He is still out of the lineup.
Boy, you know when you lose a glass eater like him, Kevin, that puts more pressure and more responsibility on the whole team to kind of have to do it by committee. Everybody's going to have to go in there and up the ante when it comes to rebounding.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Brook Lopez is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Garnett in at the 3 slot. Well, we have two terrific teams facing off in this one. Clark, would you say this is a measuring stick game?
I would think so, Kevin. I mean, certainly these teams will use it as a barometer for themselves. They both feel like they can play with anybody. So the confidence is not lacking. And these are two top-flight teams. And actually, I'm anxious to see which one of them will come out on top in this one.
I agree. Markkanen passes to Carter. Allen kicks to Markkanen. Back to Allen. 5 to shoot. And he gets the jumper to drop. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision. Solid at finding open teammates.
Simmons against Dunn. No good from Simmons. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now Allen, and he just worked New York in that last game. Markkanen passes to Allen. Over Garnett with the second effort, and Allen with the layup. Allen's got 6 points.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
Simmons finds Butler. Fires it up. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Lopez has got his first 2 points of the night.
And a nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
Allen right side over Simmons. That's good from Allen on the assist from Dunn. 8 points for Allen. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Knicks in New York.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
And what stood out to me, Greg, was the aggressiveness. I mean, it seemed like they just were eager to get it done, wanted it a tad more than the other team.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness and the fearlessness there, Greg. I mean, very committed to getting the shot he wanted.
Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Levine, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Butler kicks to Simmons. Over Levine. The good-looking shot from the wing.
That, to me, is good use of the mid-range J by Simmons, taking whatever the defense gives him out there.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Allen outside. Clock at 6. Inside. And there's the bucket from Markkanen. Markkanen's got his first points of the game.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Fires from 14. That one wide left.
He's not shooting a high percentage right now, and part of the reason could be that his shot quality is poor, and he's just got to be a little smarter about his shots.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Simmons. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Washington.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Here's Allen after Ben Simmons' bucket. Allen kicks to Markkanen. Allen surveying the D. 13 feet away. Another one falls for Chicago.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And I like watching Simmons go to work down low. I mean, with his length and strength, there aren't many guys that can keep up with him down there.
Back to Dunn. Now here's Allen. 10 points for him. Carter on the wing. Allen outside. Pass to Dunn. Over Garnett. Dunn misses. The 76ers trail by 7.
And you have to love the way Hollis Jefferson plays on the defensive end. So active with his length and can disrupt an offense single-handedly. The team is visibly better on defense with Hollis Jefferson on the floor.
Now here is Carter, another key contributor to that nice win against New York.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Lopez. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
The 76ers trail by 9. Well, they're passing to Simmons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Lauri Markkanen. Ben Simmons, such a force when catching the ball, moving at the rim. But you know, Clark, he can get there on his own just as well.
Yeah, he's got a great knack for being able to get where he wants to with the ball. His size and strength and agility certainly help him. And he understands angles. This guy is just a jump shot away from being virtually unguardable, in my opinion.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Tone setting, that's what I call it. Grabbing this one by the throat early on and then squeezing it hard.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
Yeah, you need that juice, that gas coming off the pine. Always a luxury to have a deep bench. And when they can step in and play well, you're in good shape.
Passes it to Evans. And the rejection by Smith. And the pass to Simmons. Here's Zeller. Inside. Simmons inside. Defended by Moutier. When it comes to initiating this play, Clark, for your money, who are the perimeter pick-and-roll ball handlers right now in the game?
Well, the guys that come to mind for me, Chris Paul is fantastic in the pick-and-roll. Damian Lillard is outstanding. James Harden. And I think Victor Oladipo is getting better. I mean, he's so good at finding seams and using his athleticism to get to the bucket, and he's really grown as a finisher. Kyrie Irving is just a terrific one-on-one player. Sometimes he doesn't even need the screen guy. He's so good with the ball. And obviously Steph Curry is in that category too.
Kicks it out to Allen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Marjanovic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. With the amount of characters and personalities on this Sixers team, Clark, you can't help but notice the attitude they play with.
Yeah, they play with edge. They play with brashness. Some would say arrogance, but all of the championship teams have some element of that, and that's where they're looking to go. On occasion, if their emotions get out of whack, it could get them in trouble. But I think they'll learn as they grow to tone that down and use it in a positive way.
To the inside, and slam dunk by Allen.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And I tell you what, Greg, they've worked hard for this lead. Their play calling has been superb, and the execution even better.
And it's the 76ers with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. And the basket by Gordon.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Evans. 11 points for him in that last game against New York. Parker dishes to Moutier. Pass to Allen. Here's Parker with the 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Back to Zeller. Kicks to Simmons. Pass to Gordon. And that one drops. Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, you know, both teams scoring at a really steady clip. If you like good offense, you've come to the right spot. This is your game.
Now Simmons following Tyreke Evans' three-point attempt. Over Moutier. Again, Philadelphia.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Evans finds Allen. Back to Evans. A shot. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
A nice shot by Zeller.
Boy, what's most impressive about Simmons is how he finds the open man so consistently, the vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
Now, here's Moutier. Allen with it. Passes it to Marjanovic. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And really, Simmons makes it look elementary, simple. I mean, the way he attacks defenses from multiple angles is hard to deal with if you're defending it.
Here's Moutier. Back to Parker. Allen left side. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Simmons doing a nice job there mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult for the opposition, and that's a mindset but also activity and energy display.
Kicks it out to Evans. Allen against Gordon. Allen passes to Moutier. Tries again with 4 seconds on the clock. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Philadelphia 76ers. And Allen drops them both. One second left. He can't get that one. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident. Tough-nosed Jimmy Butler talks about the mantle of being a franchise.
You call me a leader, all-star, whatever you want to call it, but
And that's what he worked for. And he works as hard as anyone, Greg, in the NBA.
And you see that competitiveness and desire in his play.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bulls.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Amir Johnson is out there with Gordon. Then it's Tyler Zeller. Then it's Simmons. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Knicks was superb. He scored 35 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
And you know what, Greg? I think defensively they're going to be ready for him. They won't make things easy. Coming off a game like he just had, I mean, he's going to get a bunch of attention.
Clark, we all know you are one of the best players and maybe the greatest high school class. Here's Smith. To the paint, Parker with the steal. There's the feed to Levine, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And bringing the fight there, Levine, fearless, creating contact for the potential +1.
Free throw good, Levine. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 14. Here's Butler. That shot missing. And the Bulls going the other way now.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And that one's good. Parker.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Butler on the wing. Over Levine. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Bulls leading by 17. Allen kicks to Levine. Back to Allen. Here's Levine. A 14-point game for him in the win against New York.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, you know, it's got to be terribly deflating for the opposition. Boy, they look helpless, really getting beat up physically and emotionally.
Smith against Parker. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Hollis Jefferson, good.
And with the physical gifts that Hollis Jefferson has, he plays a lot bigger than his listed height.
Marjanovic kicks to Allen. Outside, Levine. Out to Parker. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Allen outside. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. It's deflected. Here's the break. Lets it go from 14. There's Hollis Jefferson. That shot, no good. Good D by Parker. Now the Bulls with it. They're on an 11-3 run.
And, you know, even with him struggling, they're still up. But they need him to find his rhythm soon.
Smith dishes to Butler. Over Levine. And it's good off the back rim and in. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you got to love the offensive game of Butler. Does everything and does it at a high level. That's exactly why he's a perennial all-star.
Again, Levine missing. The 76ers trail by 15. Smith outside. Here's Butler. Rebound by the Bulls. Allen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Right side, Butler. Over Levine. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Levine finds Marjanovic. And here's Levine. 5 points in the game. Here's Mudiay. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mudier's got 7 points in the game.
Can't give up these looks. I mean, the defense has to be more aggressive guarding the perimeter.
Here's Butler. And he banks in the layup.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
So it's Chicago now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. It's stolen by Garnett. And now Philadelphia on the break. A nice shot by Zeller. Zeller's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. 36 seconds left here in the second. Garnett against Allen. The pass to Marjanovic. The dish now to Levine. Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Mudiay. It's stolen by Smith. Tries from 16. Chicago grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Pass to Marjanovic. Allen outside. It's Parker outside, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from AI.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
And you know what, Greg? He's showing no signs of slowing down now. This game has been all him, and he's been a force.
And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And it's Allen in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Carter, the pass to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Stolen by Allen. He kicks it to Dunn. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Dunn's got his 2nd bucket of the night. The 76ers trail by 14. Simmons left side. Over Dunn. And that one's good. Simmons got 19 points.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
Allen against Garnett. Lays it up off the glass. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Simmons kicks to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Lopez with the steal. Garnett trying to break loose. Good work defensively by Carter.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Al Levine. He has 5. 4 on the clock. Over Butler. Levine, good. Levine's got 7.
Tell you what, this is a guy who's really improved his mid-range game. I mean, Levine working hard to become an all-around threat.
Poked away and stolen by Dunn. Allen drives in, and then Allen slams it in.
And beginning to pull away. Really effective play calling halfway through this one.
Well, you know, you got to give them credit. I mean, they flipped the switch, and they're not looking back now.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You look at Allen.
And as much of an honor as it is to make the team, finishing number one, I think it's just that much bigger.
A great all-star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Simmons feeling it out a bit. The kick outside to Butler. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists here tonight.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Garnett against Allen. Pass to Dunn. Plenty of space. Another one falls for Chicago.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
Tyreke Evans is checked in for Chicago.
A moment here to see the stats for Butler. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. 3rd in steals and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And it's his lightning quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Simmons. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. His 15th try is a miss. Now 9 for 15 from the floor. Dunn passes to Allen. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
A forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Yeah, you know, he just appears to lack an edge at times in his game. I mean, he can be too passive and reluctant on the court.
Here's Simmons. Allen with the rebound. And so Allen will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And it's Carter missing.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Gordon against Allen. Gordon kicks to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Gordon against Allen. There's the pass to Evans. Now here's Allen. 28 points for him. Dunn with it over Simmons. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got 8.
And you got to love the concentration of Dunn, guys. Nailing the shot right in the defender's face.
Simmons against Dunn. Simmons dishes to Butler. Down low. Simmons finds Gordon, and Allen with the block. Pass to Markkanen. Over Johnson. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Allen. Allen's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The 76ers trailed by 19. Simmons passes to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Fader on the way. No good from Simmons. So it's Chicago now. Evans passes to Dunn. Allen against Gordon. Allen kicks to Markkanen. On the wing, Evans. Defended by Butler. Fires from 18. Second chance shot. And Allen with the nice bucket inside. Allen's got 30.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
Exactly, man. Come on. You got to be physical down there. There's got to be some intensity and some physicality on the board.
Back to Markkanen. It's stolen by Johnson. Stolen by Evans. Allen passes to Evans. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And the 76ers call time here.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at the Bulls. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, Philadelphia, 2 spots down.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward to facing. They're only going to get scarier the deeper into the season we get.
Here's Marjanovic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, the defense looked helpless there. I mean, he's going to lay it up every time when he's got a smaller defender on him.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
Allen against Gordon. Allen finds Parker. Here's Blakeney. The putback is no good. Here's Gordon. 10 points for him. Simmons. And the rejection by Evans. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Marjanovic.
Denzel Valentine.
Simmons inside. Evans is there. No good from Simmons. Here's Parker. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And you've got to root for Jabari Parker, the second overall pick, Clark, back in 2014 out of Duke, but 2 separate tears of his left ACL have held him back.
Yeah, the injuries have certainly derailed his ascension, but the talent level is obvious, Kevin. I mean, this guy, his team won 4 state titles in Illinois at Simeon High School. That's actually the same school that produced Derrick Rose, and I think if he can stay healthy, he's clearly all-star capable.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Parker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And I like his muscular body. This guy is able to body up defenders and still get the shot that he wants. He's excellent at finishing through contact.
And the 76ers making a change here. Smith has checked in.
Chicago foul ball. That's his 3rd personal foul.
And stolen by Valentine.
And they've been just a little too casual with the basketball. It continues to haunt them.
And it has hurt him, no doubt about it. 7 points yielded off turnovers this quarter alone. You know, this quarter has been all him, all about him. They're getting it to him in his spots, and he's taking over.
And Tyreke Evans is going to pick up a foul. That is his 1st foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Mudiay is checked in. Outside, Simmons kicks to Smith. Back to Simmons. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to Blakeney. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Over Johnson. Misses off the right iron. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the strike.
Levine's checked in for Moutier. Allen dishes to Levine. And here is Allen. 33 points for him. Back to Levine. Lock at 6. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Levine. 10 points for Jabari Parker.
Even with the D up against him, Parker is good at keeping his focus. Doesn't lose sight of what he's trying to get done down there. Nice touch. And that touch really is something you can't teach.
1:31 left in the 3rd quarter. Passes it to Valentine. They get a hand on it. Back to Allen. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. To the inside. Kick out to Levine. Over Simmons. That shot no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. To the paint. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Simmons got 31.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Allen outside. 44 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Parker passes to Allen. Basket good. Allen's got 35 in the game.
I'll tell you, he's beating up the defense in this quarter, going right at him and scoring in a variety of ways.
Pulls up on the wing, and the shot is long.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Now Simmons, he has 31. To the middle. Here's Smith. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. That's now 8 points for Smith.
And with Simmons, you get it all. I mean, the shooting, the rebounding, and the passing.
And so it's Chicago, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Zeller. And it's Smith. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Garnett in at the small forward. Nobody near Allen. And he's good on the 3-ball. Allen's got 38 points.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
Count that bucket. And that's now 33 points for Ben Simmons.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Allen outside. Here's Blakeney. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Simmons on the wing, and stolen by Valentine. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Blakeney misses. Levine against Smith. Dishes it to Simmons. Inside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Simmons got 18 points just in the second half.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
Kevin, I like what Levine showed there, not getting so locked in to his own offense. Keeps his head up, finds the open man.
And the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And yes, it's good.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Chicago calls timeout. Where you look at player contracts today, Clark, a little different from the one after you signed your rookie year. What, 4 years and $1 million? Do I have that right?
Yeah, you got the numbers right, Kevin. And, you know, I look at that as all relative. How about the guys who played way before me?
Right.
And they were traveling on trains to games and were working jobs during the summer. I mean, it's all a function of the revenue generation of the league, which has grown exponentially. Since I played, we were part of the group that actually saw the first salary cap instituted in the early 80s. So growth is part of what we see now in player salaries, and I'm all for the guys to get what they deserve from that standpoint. And scoring the ball comes easily and naturally to him. He's a versatile player at the offensive end.
Allen kicks to Markkanen. Back to Allen. Carter outside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the layup falls. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Simmons finds Butler. Lopez outside. Shots good by Simmons. Simmons got 37.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
You know, Kevin, this is what you do when you're not a high percentage jump shooter. You pressure the defense by attacking the rim.
Simmons on the wing. Over Dunn, and that one hits back iron.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And, you know, even though they're up, he's been off his game this quarter, having trouble finding the basket.
Butler dishes to Simmons. Back to Butler. Got a piece of it. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Allen against Garnett. Markkanen inside the line. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Yeah, and there's no substitute, Kevin, for determination. Markkanen, once he sets the pick, rolls with force and purpose.
Butler passes to Simmons. Over Dunn. They get it back. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's good from Simmons.
Boy, the athleticism that Simmons has is downright scary. I mean, remarkable the talent this man has and the potential, I think, to be a multi-time All-Star.
Levine, good.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let-up. Killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
Here's Simmons off the left rim and out. The Bulls leading by 23. Dunn kicks to Allen. Pass to Dunn, down low. That's good from Allen on the assist from Dunn. Allen's got 42 in the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Simmons left side. Over Dunn. Shots good by Simmons.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Dunn dishes to Allen. Outside, Levine. Inside. And it's Allen with the jam.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Simmons on the wing. Dunn covering. Fades and shoots. And that one comes up a bit short.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
That one drops for him. Allen's got 46 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Lopez. Rebound by the Bulls. Now here's Dunn. Teams of the past would often pound the offensive glass, Clark. I think of the '84 Celtics, but now teams are running only one, maybe two guys to the offensive boards.
I think a big part of it is transition defense is so important that teams now don't send as many people to the offensive glass. But the flip side of that is if you get offensive rebounds, you get opportunities to score and you can thwart transition chances. So I tilt towards trying to get to the offensive glass as long as you've got a couple of guys that are really good at it.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. It looked like he forced the shot.
Yet another bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Knocked away and stolen by Dunn. Here's Levine, and Levine with the slam.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. And that one is good.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Dunn passes to Allen. Outside, Levine. No good on the three.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A+ defense.
6 on the shot clock. Simmons. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Clark fast break fundamentals. Center the ball. 1-2 wings on each side. Have another guy set up from outside. Last guy trailing. We don't see that much convention.
No, we don't, Kevin. And I'm chuckling because I know it grinds the gears of a lot of basketball purists, mine included. I really don't like to see guys fan out to the three when the layup is readily available. It's part and parcel of how it's played now, but I think there's a balance. I think you should still be running for layups and use the three in transition, maybe in a delayed fashion versus the primary break fashion.
See a lot of turnovers, too. A lot of missed opportunities on the break these days.
Yeah, great point, Kevin. You're right. Guys trying to get that ball out to the three instead of taking the easy layup opportunity. Agree with you 100% there.
Marjanovic checked in for the Bulls. Zeller inside, guarded by Marjanovic, kept alive. Smith with a wide open look. Another three for Philadelphia. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And Moutier throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating all game at a high level.
Yeah, making his teammates better through his passing. Greg, you know about that because you did it. Great job sharing the ball.
Well, I appreciate it, partner. Always important to have somebody keep rhythm in the game.
No good from Simmons.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
And the shot goes down. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's just too easy. I mean, you can't let him post you like that.
Yeah, where's your fight? You got to show more fight than that.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Clark, if you were a general manager, and I think you'd make an outstanding one, during the pre-draft process in particular, a player has declined to work out for you. Would you still consider drafting him?
Yeah, I would consider it. And again, there would be some extenuating circumstances. Why has he declined? What have we seen? Obviously, I'm hopeful that my scouting staff has taken a look at him, and I've seen the kid up close and in person and done my due diligence, so I've got a comfort level with who he is and what he can become. But I don't think the declining of a workout is enough reason to just dismiss a prospect that you like.
Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Allen against Simmons. Pass to Blakeney. Sinks that one from the post. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And Simmons kicks to Gordon. Brokoff. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Simmons against Allen. Passes it to Marjanovic. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really